wagon to wagon. You can see how little I'm taking off. Hopefully, there, look. See how little's taken off that side. In comparison with this one, I took a little bit more off. So you can see the differences between them. I don't know if you can see that. So two totally different looking wagons. So now we're getting ready to do the washers. There's several washers which we're probably going to use during this process, but I'm going to start with the light rust wash. And all I'm going to do is just chuck it in another one of these. You can see it really is very runny, but that's what a wash is for. And I'm using a different brush this time, using a brush like this. I'm just dipping it in and I'm just going all over it. You see, like that. But don't worry, because again, we'll be taking a lot of that off. But it just starts to blend everything a little bit more together. And I'm going to go over the inside as well with a rushed wash. And then I'll do this one quickly as well. You can see how it all goes on. Ghastly orange colour. But it doesn't need a lot. Goes all over, and then I'm just going to go on the inside as well. Get plenty of it going. There. And then we get yet another brush and start the process of taking it off again. We're out of juice there. All we're going to do is just quickly rub down like that, leaving very little of it on. But it just sort of seems to, I think it does, bring everything together. I really quite like it now. There'll be parts when you're going through and you think, oh God, this looks a mess, but just persevere. I do. And if it does look a mess, you can always start again. And then I'm just wiping round in there, not taking it all off. Some of it's on there. And we're going to do the same with this one. Again, just gently taking it down. Remember, it's random. Nothing's going to look the same. And then I'm just going to go around the inside a little bit. And then be ready for the next wash. So the next rust wash I'm going to do is a dark rust. Again, not following any pattern, I'm just chucking it in there, just going all over like so, and then on the inside. And what we'll do is we'll allow that to dry off a little bit, and then we'll start taking it off. Okay, so we're just going to start again the process of taking it off. You probably noticed this is just putting it on, taking it off. But it does build up the paint levels quite nicely, and it gets the effect, as you can see. I think that actually looks quite nice now. You know, it's so hard trying to do this whilst looking at the camera screen as well. Normally I wouldn't bother, but I've got to check that you can see, because I know sometimes you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to give it a quick wipe round the inside. And there we go, that's another wash done. Last wash will be the black wash. Okay, so the last wash we're going to put on is a black wash. Get it in all those nooks and crannies to do the highlighting, hopefully. Or the shading, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call it. I just know it brings it together a little bit more. Again, just put it everywhere. Even on the inside. And I do tend to put quite a bit on the inside, I'll be honest, to darken it up. And again, it's just a process then of waiting, and I'll take it off again in a few minutes. So here we go, final push. I'm just going to start taking some of the black wash off now. As you can see, hopefully when I move my big hand, it's just got into all the nooks and crannies as I hoped it would, and just really just darkened it down a little bit more, if anything. I'm just taking it off the main panels, and you're leaving it around the panel lines and the ridge lines. I'm going to have to be very quick, so I've only got 30 seconds left on this video. It's been 40 minutes, didn't this one? Right. I'll love you and leave you at the moment with that, and we'll come back with another video shortly.